Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for watching. In this video, I wanted to explore Twin Paranormal's YouTube channel and to see if they have a website or something like that where I can find out more information. If these people are real or are they fake? Do they tell their audience that this is basically an entertainment video? It's not real. Or do they actually pretend that all of this stuff is real and that they have spent the night with Bigfoot in the forest? This is what they're telling you. Well, they came to the forest and then they claimed that they almost died. But guess what? Tomorrow they will upload another video and they're clearly still alive, so nothing really scary happened. But let's go ahead and read the description and see if we can find out if they are claiming this to be real. Or is it staged? Or don't they say anything at all? And if you don't say anything at all, then we have to believe your description or the title of the video. So this means that this is real. Alright, Twin Paranormal ventures into Bigfoot territory, employing thermal imaging and sound devices in a remote Pacific Northwest forest. They navigate dense woods and encounter unsettling sounds and some unexplained EMF spikes. Despite the rain, their investigation continues into the night. So right here in this summary, which is AI generated, we don't see any description of it being real or fake. They have not commented underneath their video saying that it's real or not real. They're basically using all of these devices. Oh, what about this one? Surviving the possession that changed me forever. The Hinsdale house. And it is very scary. They have to put this in the title so that you are mentally prepared that you are going to be scared, alright? And here we have Mr. Louis Vuitton again with his nice little purse that he bought with your ad revenue money. But let me see if I can find out if it's real or not. So thank you everyone for being here, and I hope you're ready for Nightmare Month. Well, I guess it's been Nightmare years, because Nightmare has been going on since the day you start this channel. Is what I'm understanding of these things. There, you see, there's not in the description anything about this being real or this being for entertainment purposes. But we're going to look to the channel description as well, and to see if we can find out more. Alright, about Twin Paranormal, face anything scary from demons to skinwalkers and go to the most haunted and terrifying places. And bringing you along for the ride, places like the Conjuring House, the Devil's Maze, Skinwalker Cave, Waverly Hills, Skinwalker Valley, the Haunted Hill House, and more. All evidence of paranormal activity that we capture on camera of demons, skinwalkers, ghosts during our ghost hunts and paranormal investigation is real. Are you kidding me? This is supposed to be real. Alright, so here you have the answer. They have clearly stated, at least in this video, that it is real. And everything is real. And it is one of the scariest videos on YouTube. How about that? That's a big claim to make. Well, all I hear is bro and dude and oh my god and boom boom, you know, those bass drops. The haunted locations we go to overnight are always terrifying, and we can't wait to share them with you. Can you believe this? After so many years of making videos. They've made videos for 5 years now. They're still scared. Can you believe it? It's unbelievable that they are still scared. But so here we have the answer. The answer that we all been waiting for. Twin Paranormal claims all their videos to be real and not for entertainment purposes. So everybody who is watching these videos and to see on how they present themselves and how they act, how they behave, how they're dude broing every 5 seconds, you can see that this audience is teenagers. And they are being programmed with ridiculous nonsense that this stuff is real, and they don't capture anything at all. They don't have any physical evidence of this stuff to be real. apart from EMF goes off, or lights blinking, some kind of an app saying random words that can mean anything to anyone at any time. But let's go ahead and read their channel description. Sci-fi, paranormal. Well, again, so what is the deal? They say, now it's science fiction, paranormal. So, I mean, science fiction is not real. So I thought, since we are in 2025, I thought I'd ask Mother AI, what is science fiction? Well, science fiction is a genre of fiction that explores imagined or theoretical scientific and technological concepts and their effects on society or individuals. It differs from fantasy in that its stories and scientific principles, even if those principles are fictional. Rather than magic or the supernatural, common themes include space travel, time travel, advanced technology, and alien life. I don't think you want to hear the rest of it. Well, I don't really want to read it because I don't have time to, go into an in-depth investigation of the meaning of sci-fi. It's very simple, it's fiction, it's not real. But two things cannot be real at the same time. You cannot say a rock is made of rock, but no, actually it's a feather. You cannot claim both things and it to be real. So what is it? Underneath their videos they say it is real, and it is the most scariest video on YouTube. Big claim to make, but alright, I have seen some, I'm kind of a true crime geek, like to watch that stuff. I don't think your videos are the scariest one, because if you see what real life is about, it's way scarier than your made up skinwalker bullshit. But alright, so it's up to you. It's, I mean, they're not going to sit here and say, well, it's real, it's not real. You have to decide. It's the same thing that Mr. Really Haunted said. You're the one who has to decide in the end of it. But when we were young boys, we have always had something following us. Well, it's your shadow. Everybody's followed by shadow. It's your own. Well, I mean, come on. Everybody who is young had some kind of paranormal experience. Just like everyone had a nightmare once in a while, woke up in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock, and then they thought that all of these things came crawling underneath their bed, so you're not very special in that area, since everyone had something following them. It all started in Reno, NV, when our parents had moved us into an old, creepy 3-story house, 10 years old. In this house we have heard something running up and down our bottom floor stairs, thinking it was someone breaking in. We had to check. No one was there. As soon as we went back up into our rooms, the door had been hit so hard it fell off its hinges. Well, that's a big claim to make. The sounds had continued for the rest of the years that we lived in that house, but you see, what is the reality of this situation? I mean, it is a story, and for all I'm concerned, they are lying about it, because they are lying about this very fact. And another thing, this happened when they were 10 years old. They're about, 25-ish, I would say. That's 15 years later. You know how stories go. It starts with a creak, then before you know it, the whole house came down in a bunch of flames, and none of them really happened. I would not be surprised if it was just one kind of scratch they heard, and now they came up with this elaborate story of all these things happening. They are making up stories for a living. Don't ever forget that. They cannot even keep a straight story, because two things cannot be true at the same time. The opposites. Yeah, it's either one or the other. So is it sci-fi or is it real, like you said underneath your video? What do I have to believe? And now he comes up with this great story that he hears this, that, and the other thing. Maybe it was a burglar, he never caught it. And if you think we are done with this video, I'm sorry, we're not done. Because you know what, the $2,000 Louis Vuitton lifestyle has to be paid for somehow. And guess what? Who's going to be paying for it? You, the viewer, the silly little human that doesn't pay attention to what they're saying underneath their video and then don't read their channel description and then think critically, what does this all mean? Is it sci-fi or is it real? But I gotta be honest, I cannot blame you, because for my entire life I thought all this stuff was real and that they were not lying and they are doing serious investigation. Oh yeah, they're doing some investigation, alright. They're going to investigate your wallet. How much do you have in? For their love and kindness, for being so honest and upfront about their videos. You know, you can just buy all this stuff that you don't need. I mean, I'm not against people selling stuff, because, you know, everybody needs to come up with some way of, you know, paying for life and all that stuff. But you have to be honest about what you're doing and not saying and claiming this stuff to be real when it's not. Well, I would consider buying some of this because I really like the prints. But I don't like the lying.